This week on Midmo J, we're doing a little bit of fishing and getting ready for turkey season. Having taken a weekend off from snagging, last weekend, Dad, Roger, and I went up to the Lake of the Ozarks to see what we could catch. We were greeted by dark, ominous clouds that meant rain was coming.
How come you got your big camera out, Bubba?
It's kind of a nuisance.
Huh? What?
Roger's doing his best impression of the, what is that? Is that the Morton? No, what is it? What's the fish stick people?
Fish stick.
The dude on the fish stick box. Who is that? That's what you remind me of. If you had one of them yellow suits on, you'd be just like that dude on the fish sticks box. He wants to give me the bird, but he's being good. He considered it for I was almost number one.
John's got me here.
Somebody, you got a fish.
I got a fish.
Somehow. Here, Jason, uncross it.
Wrapped up. That's a biggie.
Came over to me.
Well, there's a...
How you feel, Raj?
Both hands.
As I have stated before, when I drive, people catch fish. When others drive, not as much. But Roger should feel lucky that he was here with me today, such that he could catch that fish. So I don't like to take all the credit, but you know, when credit's due, I take as much of it as I can. Dad and I both caught spoonbill, but each one wasn't big enough to keep, and I didn't get it on film. So we packed the boat up, took a few parting shots of Roger's fish, and headed home. It's kind of a wet, misty, rainy morning. This morning I was planning on going out and doing some turkey scouting, but due to the weather, I decided it wasn't a good day. So what I'm doing today in this misty, rainy weather is I'm patterning my old 12 gauge. I know I said in the previous video that I was going to use my 20 gauge this year. Well, since Federal decided that they were going to drag their feet in getting the new TSS loads out, I decided, well, I might as well go back to one of my 12 gauges. I have two Winchester Model 1300s. My old one, I haven't killed a turkey with in probably 5 or 6 years, so I decided might as well take my old Winchester Model 1300 and kill a turkey with it this year. So what I'm doing today is I'm out repatterning it. I put some True Glow sights on it to kind of give me a reference point of where I'm going. Whenever you're patterning a gun that has a lot of recoil to it, it makes sense to use a light load just to kind of see where it's at first, because if I just go to the 3-inch mags, A, they're more expensive per shot, and B, it's going to wear out my shoulder real quick. So I'm shooting just some 2 3/4, 7.5 shot first, just to kind of see where things are at. Now, as I said, I'm going to shoot the light loads first, just to kind of get an idea where it is. And these are just low brass bird loads, is all they are. Clay loads. Don't need anything too crazy, just kind of seeing at 20 yards here where we're at on paper. At 20 yards, that is one destroyed turkey. He is not doing real well. I got left and right just about right, and up and down just about right. That is a very tight pattern. He isn't doing well.
Is that your Winchester?
Yeah, that's my old Winchester. Oh, one I've had for years. It still throws a great pattern. I mean, I decimated it at 20 yards. I have no problem.
It
Yeah.
got what kind of chokes it got? Just a full choke?
It's got a an Undertaker choke in it.
Or does
Yeah, just like my other one had. Yeah, this gun's always shot well. I just was for years trying to, I don't know, find an actual turkey gun. But this thing's just so big, it's like carrying an oar with you in the woods. You know what I mean? So I was trying to find one that was shorter, but I've never had one that shoots better than this one. This year I'll be shooting Remington Premier Magnums. It's a 3-inch shell with 2 ounces of number 6 shot. I intentionally held a little higher on that one, and you can tell the first shot was probably more representative of what the gun's doing. That still killed the turkey, but the bottom of the pattern's probably right in here, with the center being up in here. So we fished a little bit and we shot the guns a little bit, and we think we're ready for turkey season, which is good because next weekend is youth season.
Dead man.
Yeah, dead man standing in front of some duct tape. I also took some time, went and looked at the clover plot, and it's doing very well. It liked all the fertilizer and lime that we put on it a couple weeks ago. So spring hasn't completely sprung yet, but we're getting there. But for now, as always, thanks for watching.